It's that time of the year again. We're all seeing gift guides at the moment, so here's what to get the trans mask in your life. So the first thing I'd recommend is some kind of self-care item that's usually marketed towards men. The reason why I say this is something we don't really receive growing up as trans men. I've never gotten one of those Lynx deodorant gift sets that everyone dreads getting. I don't dread that. I want that so bad right now. But also, it can be kind of a spectrum of items. Like, if you don't know them very well, a deodorant gift set is fine. But if you know them really, really well, getting some kind of like cologne would be amazing. It's not usually something we buy for ourselves, and it would just give them that kind of gender euphoria, assuming that they are masculine presenting. Secondly, I'm going to say anything Spider Man related. Now, as trans men, we love Spider Man. We cannot get enough of this guy. Obviously, this is not a monolith. Like, there are trans men who don't like Spider Man. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying, like, obviously get to know the person you're buying for, get to know their interests. However, if you have no way of knowing and you don't know, I think it's quite gender affirming for you to see someone who is mask presenting and immediately think generic male thing, generic male present. Um, which is why I say like anything you would buy a cis man is fine. Thirdly, I think if you can have that conversation with someone though, it might be good to ask them what point in their transition they're at. It might be a case that they're just coming out and they want masculine clothes and they want a binder and they want I don't know, minoxidil if they're trying to get into that. Alternatively, if they're quite far in their transition, and they're getting top surgery soon, they might want a back pillow or they might want some self care stuff for when they're recovering. I think that would be an amazing conversation to have because it would make them feel really like seen and that you're trying to be a part of their transition and that you're there with them. Obviously, these are just some ideas that I've thrown together and mostly things that I know that I would like as someone who is trans male presenting. However, get to know the person in your life you're buying for. Obviously, we are not all the same, but these are some suggestions if you're struggling. Okay, bye.